Alright, hope everyone's doing wonderful today. Today what we got going on is we're going to be checking out one of the latest sets in the Magic the Gathering universe, the Dungeons & Dragons Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. We're going to be opening up this 12 card set booster today. Got a couple things in the background right here. One of my old life counters right here. Some people use these for like Dungeons & Dragons or hit point counters and stuff like that. I've only played Dungeons & Dragons a handfuls of times in my life, but I've had fun every time. I also have a little Uncle Istvan metal miniature right here. Obviously, Uncle Istvan's awesome. I heard he's got some pretty good chips. And this is actually a Heartbreaker miniature right here. I have done videos about these in the past. I'll link some descriptions to some videos if you're curious about these anyway. But just really cool. I thought it'd be super fitting with the Dungeons & Dragons themes. It'd be awesome if they made miniatures of some of the newer cards as well. These are pewter miniatures, and if you can see, Uncle Istvan's standing there with his little hatchet. Anyways, let's just go ahead, check out this booster pack, and have some fun with it. On the front of it, looks like we got some big old ball creature right here. Mike Wazowski's evil cousin. Very unset feeling. He's got like laser fingers or something, and he's trying to shoot at this. Almost looks like a team of people. Looks like a snake person or like a lizard person. Some lady with like a trident or spear. Some wizard in the background. It's like a Dungeons & Dragons team all fighting up against this giant like boss or something like that. Again, Dungeons & Dragons Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. On the back of it, let's see what this is. Every game is a new campaign. The crossover you've been waiting for is finally here. The heroes and monsters of the Forgotten Realms have ventured into Magic. These packs contain iconic characters from Dungeons & Dragons. That's pretty cool. Ready to join your favorite deck with your path may be fraught with peril. Magnificent rewards await you at the end. Very cool. I do like this crossover. I think it's a really cool idea. And it'd be cool if they did make little metal miniatures and stuff like that. And I'm sure if you're a fan of Dungeons & Dragons, some of these cards in here, you'll probably recognize some of the creatures and stuff. What are set boosters? I have done a video on the difference between draft and set boosters, but I'll just read this anyway. Set boosters are an exciting way to add to your collection. Each booster contains at least one rare mythic, maybe more, a guaranteed foil and art card. So you get a foil, a rare mythic, maybe more in the art card. I do like the art cards. I think it's a fun addition. Let's see what this is. All this big old jumble of text right here tells you what you can get in there. May contain all these cards 1 to 358 and blah blah blah. There's just a whole bunch of information right down there. I don't really want to read it all right now. But yeah, let's just open it up and have some fun with it. Dungeons & Dragons Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. On the front of it, it looks like we got possibly one of the characters that was in the background right here. Looks like he's got a little canary on his shoulder or something like that, or a couple of them. And he's got his hands up. He's got a friendly look. And yeah, very cool. On the back of it, wizards. It's recycling. A little happy line right there. Let's see what we get. Hope you're all doing wonderful today as well. It's a super hot day today. Super nice outside though. Got a wolf token, perfect for the werewolf deck. Looks like maybe this is it. Nope, I guess that's it. What is this right here? Booster Blitz. Ooh, Magic minigame. Objective. Best your opponent in a series of Magic games using only cards in a single pack. Oh, that's interesting. Each player opens a pack and makes a face-down pile of 3 cards, each using the Magic cards inside. Players make their piles with a goal of winning a series of Magic games with the modified rules. Players start with 5 lives, have infinite mana, and cannot lose by drawing from empty libraries. Let's play. Okay, randomly determine who goes first. Each player chooses which pile their opponent will use for each round. Then both players draw all 3 cards and play a game of Magic. When a player loses the game, they get to go ahead first in the next round. The first player to win 2 games wins this match. Interesting. It's like a single pack kind of game. That's fun. That'd be a fun little thing to do. You need 2 players, 2 packs in 10 minutes. That's cool. Tiny little draft on the back of a wolf token, nonetheless. Hopefully this isn't the rare. Looks like we got the Magic Art Series right here. Dungeons & Dragons Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. Bag of Holding. Oh, that's cool. Actually, I believe that's a reprint card. Looks like a little like a creature styre or like a bard or something. They got like their little harp with them or their little instrument. It looks like a bunch of potions are almost falling out of it, or this bag is holding all of it. Oh, I guess she's pulling out all the stuff from the bag. That's what it is. These are kind of glossy, these cards, the same size as regular Magic cards. I guess there's 81 in the set, and this is the 44th, and I think you can get like gold stamp versions, but those are pretty fun and I do like those. Hopefully it's not the rare right under here. You got a swamp, basic land swamp. You search for a stolen artifact has brought you to the edge of the mirror of a dead man. I do like the flavor text on them. The set symbol is a little dragon head, pretty much like like a Dungeons and Dragon head or something. Very cool. So it looks like, I guess this might be the back of the pack, where I'm probably going to show the rare next. I got a purple worm, 5 and 2 green. It's a creature worm. It's an uncommon. The spell costs 2 less to cast if its creature died this turn, and has ward 2. I think ward means if an ability targets it, they have to pay 2 more. I do like this border. Very cool. It's got a green background. I'm assuming it's green because of the mana color. And it's kind of just like a tan, kind of plainsy looking color right there. Interesting. I like it. Hopefully this isn't the rare, and it's not. That's good. I do like that. I assume you can get probably all the cards in the set, or a whole lot of them in this version. I'm not really sure. I got a Pegasus right here. Arbori Pegasus. 3 and a white. It's a creature Pegasus with flying. And it enters the battlefield. Target creature gets +1/+1 against flying till end of turn. And it's a 2/3. I feel like Pegasuses have a lot of this common ability. When they enter the battlefield, they like to bring a little fellow along with them. You can see he's hanging on the back. This is a big Pegasus, by the way. This is drawn by Justin Gill. Got Eyes of the Beholder. Is this the guy in the pack? It's his, it could be. I think that is him. He even looks meaner in this card right here. 4 and 2 black. It's an instant. Target creature gets -11/-11 till end of turn. So this is just going to annihilate, which is what's happening. Pretty much anything. Bzz. Very cool art. By Kari Kristalinson. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Instant speed. It's a common. And nice colors right there. And it totally looks like the guy on the pack right here. He's got the little laser tentacles and everything, but he totally looks a lot meaner in this version right here. I do like cards like Tragic Clip a little bit better, because this is pretty expensive, but you're going to get it no matter what. Oh, again, we got this guy again. He seems to be a recurring theme. Again, the same guy in the pack. Baleful Beholder. And I guess maybe his name is the Beholder. You get this all on camera right here. 4 and 2 black, same casting cost. It's a 6/5. When it enters the battlefield, choose one. And a magic cone. Each opponent sacrifices an enchantment or fear ray. Creatures you control gain menace until end of turn. That's cool. It's a 6/5, and when it enters, it does something. It's a big old creature, zapping people away. This is by Lars Grant West. Randomly and uncommon is next. I don't know the order of these packs, but we're just going to go with it. We got Critical Hit. I'm pretty sure that's a Dungeons and Dragons thing. 1 and a red. Instant. Target creature gains double strike till end of turn. When you roll a natural 20, return Critical Hit from your graveyard to your hand. Natural 20, a natural 20 is a roll that displays 20 on the dice. So if you roll a dice and you get a 20, boom, Critical Hit. Interesting. So I guess there's a bunch of dice rolling in this set. Very cool. Guys, we got the sagas, or no, this isn't a saga. This is an enchantment, a class enchantment. That's cool. I'm gonna get one for wizard. It's 1 red. It's an uncommon. If you would roll 1 or more dice, instead roll that many +1 and ignore the lowest roll. Reminds me of like an unset a little bit. Got a big old X right here. 1 in a red for level 2. Whenever you roll 1 or more dice, target creature you control gets +2/+0 and gains menace till end of turn. Level 3 for 2 in red. Creatures you control have haste. So I guess it's like a leveling card in an enchantment form. I like that. That's a lot of fun. That's pretty cool. And I like the layout of it, actually. Looks like we got another uncommon. Farty, a Devil's Chosen. 2 a blue and a red. Legendary creature. Tiefling Warlock. It's an uncommon. It's a 3/3. Dark One's Own Luck. Whenever you roll 1 or more dice, gains flying and menace till end of turn. If any of the results was 10 or higher, draw a card. Oh, that's cool. So pretty much if you have a chance to draw some cards with it. And if you ever roll a dice, it gets flying and menace. But the thing is, it can't make itself roll a dice. Look at that. It's got like flame wings, and the wings only appear if you get 10 or higher. No, only appear if you roll a dice. But very cool. By Magli Velenevu. Not really sure. We got Owl Bear. Fun little mashup of creatures right there. 3 and 2 green. It's got trampled. It's a bird bear. It's a 4/4, so this can go either in your bird or bear deck if you want to know. It's got keen senses. When Owl Bear enters the battlefield, you draw a card. So it's got some card draw. It's a 4/4 creature for 5 mana. And come on, it's an Owl Bear. That's cool. I like owls. I have an affinity for them. And my channel symbol is an owl. We got Isley Gort. Very cool. Rawr. I wonder what kind of noise it makes. Does it sound like a bear or sound like an owl? You decide. Got another uncommon. So far we got 4 uncommons. Eccentric Apprentice. 2 in a blue. It's a Tiefling Wizard. It's a 2/2 with flying. When it enters the battlefield, venture into a dungeon, enter the first room, or advance to the next room. So I guess that's something with dungeon cards. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you completed a dungeon, up to one target creature becomes a bird with base tower and toughness 1/1 and flying till end of turn. Okay, so if you complete a dungeon, a creature becomes a bird. You can make an opponent's creature become a bird. So you can see he made it through the dungeon and made a little bird. This is drawn by Campbell White. Looks like we got the rare Oswald Fiddlebender. So he's a fiddlebender. It looks like he's on like some sort of airship or something, a giant flying balloon, 1 and a white. Legendary creature, Gnome Artificer. That's cool. It's 2/2. Magical Tinkering. White, tap, sacrifice an artifact, search your library for an artifact with convert a mana cost value equal to 1 plus sacrifice artifact's mana cost value, put it on the battlefield, then shuffle. Activate only as a sorcery. That's really powerful. You can tutor up pretty much any artifact if you get the mana cost correct. And you can pretty much do it many times. You can take 1 cost artifact, find a 2 cost artifact, sacrifice a 2 cost artifact, find a 3 cost artifact, and so on and so forth. Kind of grow it to bigger artifacts. Very powerful. Very cool. And it's the rare we got. And it looks like the foil we got is Reaper's Talisman. Looks like some sort of triangle. In some like purple skull thing. 1 black artifact equipment. It's an uncommon. Whenever equipped creature attacks, it gains death touch till end of turn. So only when it's attacking. Whenever equipped creature attacks a lone defending player, loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. And it's got equipped too. So it's almost got some sort of like exalted ability, except a little bit different. It makes them lose some life and you gain some life. Very cool. And it gives them death touch when they're attacking, so it makes them not want to block it. I like that. Very cool. Yeah, what a cool little set. I like the Dungeons and Dragons sort of mashup. I think it's pretty fun. I do like the look of these cards right here. I think they look pretty nice. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Just want to say thanks for stopping by. Keep on keeping on, and I'll catch you on the next one.